Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go.
Hi, and welcome to Run Tall with Tim. I'm Tim. Thanks for being here. I always appreciate the time that you and I get to spend together, so thanks for tuning in. And I hope wherever you are that you're happy, healthy, and staying safe. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the Power Compression Recovery Tights by 2XU. I did purchase these with my own money, and they retail for $120 US, but I have seen them on sale recently on their website for about $70, so it does pay to shop around. Oh, and let me take this opportunity to invite you to join the Run Tall family. Now, if you're new here, I post running shoe reviews, comparisons, and shoe battles weekly, but I also like to post other videos about running as well, like this one. So if you enjoy watching running shoe reviews and other videos related to running, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. Now, compression is one of those tools in our toolbox that we have at our disposal to help us for recovery, both from an injury as well as those long, hard workouts. And if you've been injured in the past, you've probably heard the acronym RICE, which stands for Rest, Ice, Compression, and Elevation. Now, when it comes to compression apparel, I think I've tried just about everything that's out there on the market, including socks, calf sleeves, full-length leg sleeves, and they're not always super comfortable to wear. I think out of those things that I've just listed, the socks were the most comfortable, but probably provided the least amount of compression and maybe not giving me as much benefit from that as I would like. So I was really looking for something that would be more of a full body approach, which is what drew me to the 2XU Power Recovery Compression Tights that I'm sharing with you here today. Now, as a power compression recovery tight, they're just that. They're used for recovery purposes. So these are the tights that you're going to put on when you get back from your run. So typically when I get back, my routine is pretty much the same. I usually like to take in a little bit of protein right away, shower, and then I put these on. And I'll wear these anywhere from an hour to the entire day, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm just around the house, I don't mind wearing these. They're quite a fashion statement. I don't know that I would wear these out to buy some groceries in, but to wear them around the house for recovery purposes, they're really comfortable. And we'll talk more about the features of those. So these aren't something that I'm going to go out and run in. If I'm going to run in a pair of compression tights, something like their Run Dash model. Now, these are ones that you've probably seen if you've watched some of my videos, some of the shoe reviews and so on. You've seen me wear these, out on the trails or, just around town kind of a thing. But what you don't know is in a lot of the videos, nearly all of them over the last couple of months, I've had these on for every single run. But you wouldn't know it because I oftentimes will have a light jog or joggers over the top of these, but I do wear these quite often. I find them really comfortable, and I'll do a separate video about the Run Dash compression tights in the future. So let's talk about some of the benefits of wearing these compression tights for at least 60 minutes after you've completed your workout. The first is a 47% reduction in muscle soreness. Now, another benefit is reduced swelling. So based on girth measurement, so measuring around your thigh, measuring around your calf, with your thigh, there was 1.1 centimeters less swelling, and with your calf, it was 0.6 centimeters less swelling. Now, the 47% reduction in muscle soreness and reduction in the swelling around your thigh and your calf, now this is based on independent research. Another benefit worth noting is a 4.8% increase in the removal of blood lactate, which is those toxins that can build up in our muscles after those long, hard workouts. Now, one of the biggest benefits for me has been wearing these during my warm-up routine. So that period of time right before I go out for a run, I spend about 45 minutes to an hour warming up, getting my muscles ready to tackle that run. And I've incorporated a lot of strengthening exercises, both for my ankle and my knee. And sometimes, especially when I'm injured and I'm in a recovery phase from that injury, these compression types have helped to reduce that pain during those exercises. So let's take a look at some of the features of these compression tights. And one of the features that make these stand out over some of the other compression tights that are available and out there for you to choose from begins at your feet. Now here they have this over the foot compression. So basically this starts at the ball of your foot, so the furthest point in your extremities, and then works its way up. Now it is worth noting that those that did rate this less than a 5-star based it on the stirrup. They didn't find it to be very comfortable, and I can totally get that. Now, as a guy, first, I'm not used to wearing compression tights of any sort to begin with, but then to add on a stirrup, which I've never worn before, it did take a little bit of getting used to. But I have worn these for a couple of months now, and I do find that now that I'm used to them, it's really comfortable, and I think that they do make a difference. Another key feature is graduated stamping. So as we take a look at this material down towards your foot, you can see that they have these big wide bands on the external piece of the material. And as I rub my finger across there, I can feel those bands are raised. And those bands are pretty thick there towards your feet. But then as you work your way up through to your thigh, you can see that those bands get a little less thick as you move up. Now, the whole idea is to improve the amount of blood flow to your muscle groups for a faster recovery. Now, they're also using an extra firm fabric to give you a 360-degree stretch. And I can say after wearing these for a couple of months, they really haven't lost any of that integrity. So I still feel like I'm getting just as much support today as I did when I first put them on a few months ago. Now, for the waistband, they're using a jacquard elastic material. Now, it's really wide, comfortable. I oftentimes am layering my clothes when I have these on. So, I might have on a pair of shorts or some joggers over the top, and I found it to be really comfortable. Now, these are really easy to take care of and keep clean. You just wash them in cold water, and then you hang them to dry. Now, for me, I usually hang them on the shoe shelf that's behind me, and they dry really quickly. So overall, I do like the 2XU Power Compression Recovery Tights. The one downside is the price tag. Now, the retail price of $120, I think, is a little steep. That's a lot of money for compression recovery tights. However, as I noted, they do have them on sale right now for about $70 US, and I think they're well worth the $70 they're asking for them at this point. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim.
Look to the left, look to the right,